Hi, I'm Malcolm.
And I'm Mihai.
Together, we're Battleboard Games, and this is Arcane Blaster Casters.
Arcane Blaster Caster is a 2 to 8 player board game in which each player controls a magic caster in an arena. The goal of the game is to be the last caster standing. Players will design their own spells of destruction to wreck the battlefield and hopefully their opponents. A typical spell will contain 3 cards, a beginning, a middle, and an end. All cards contain these 3 sections, and any 3 cards can be arranged to form a unique spell, or rearranged for endless possibilities. The spell you cast will determine what havoc you wreak, with effects ranging from pushing the enemy caster around the board, to crippling your opponent's power, or even bolstering your own spells. Here's how a typical round progresses. Each player is dealt a hand of 6 cards. Starting with the first player, the casters each move up to 4 spaces on the board. Once the last player has moved, all casters prepare their spells by putting them face down in front of them, ordered as they mean to cast the spell. Once all casters have prepared their spells, the first player reveals and resolves the chosen cards. The effects of the cards are tallied up and the spell resolved by placing a missile token on the active caster, then moving it to its full movement amount and finally resolving all other effects across the spell. The unlucky target receives the damage and suffers all additional negative effects the spell may have. The next player then reveals their spell. Some effects may modify the behavior of the missile. For example, a split allows a caster to create 2 missiles branching out from their space. Each resulting missile is moved independently. In addition, each missile causes the same effect, potentially doubling your power. As this spell also has a burst effect, each missile affects not only the space it lands on, but each space surrounding it. Once the last player has resolved their spell, the first player token is moved to the player to the left, and play starts over. Arcane Blaster Casters are not your average fantasy sorcerers. They are immortal beings of pure magic. Therefore, when a caster is reduced to 0 hit points, they destabilize and explode in a burst of chaotic magic, and are temporarily turned into magical slimes. In this form, they are immune to all damage and negative effects. They may still move and cast spells, but they may only cast 1 card at a time. However, if a slime manages to kill a living caster, the slime returns to life and is once again eligible to win the game. Once there is only 1 living caster left alive, the game ends with the survivor as the victor.